Yeah, so I made it back from town, back to Garibaldi station, but not a fan of the Paris Underground, the metro. The network itself is good. I mean, it's a busy network, gets you to where you want to go, but yeah, just let down by the ticketing system. And you know, through the crap tickets that they use, that I end up losing my phone, as I said earlier. Failed to work on one of the stations, and I really felt trapped. And you know, a lady let me use her card to exit and get above ground, but it was through that I went and hopped in a taxi. And I hate taxis. I always avoid taxis as much as I can. But if my ticket worked, I would have got the train all the way here and not used a taxi. So yeah, and so I got a 3-day unlimited pass, which is an expensive way of travel here, but I just wanted peace of mind so that I could, you know, I could get out of stations when I wanted to. But these are the tickets, and 3-day ticket. Today is day 2, and it failed to work at one of the barriers again at the station in town. Luckily there's a ticketing office there. I'd just been talking to the guy. One of the lines was closed down, so he redirected me on how to get back here, and went to use my ticket, and yeah, the barriers wouldn't open. So he checked the validity of my ticket and then printed me off a new one. But he says the magnetic strip goes on them. But I mean, come on, you know, get into the 20th century, you know. Kuala Lumpur and Bangkok, easy system to use, and you use plastic tokens and you just put them in a slot, fail-proof. And London Underground, you just use your debit card, tap and go. So you tap in when you get on a train and tap when you get off, and you just go where you want to go. But yeah, so yeah, the Paris Underground gets a big one of those from me. Old trains set in the 1980s. I mean, I don't mind old trains, you know, but yeah, I just don't feel confident with the tickets. So this is my last day at Garibaldi, and I'm shifting to another location east of here tomorrow for 2 days before I head back to UK. I kind of wish I had have booked an extra 2 nights here, because I like this location. It's got everything here, right next to the metro and all your restaurants. So don't know what my accommodation's going to be like tomorrow. I've got a bit of a flat, so the actual accommodation's going to be better. I'm a bit worried about instructions on getting in. I'll check my emails tonight, but I did get an email from them, but it's all in French. But yeah, I'll sort that out. But yeah, I was going to set off to another site this afternoon, but I think I've walked enough today, so I'll call it quits, I think. And I'll do the Notre Dame and a few other things next 2 days. But I might go across to my favourite patisserie and have one of their pieces of cheesecake, which is the best cheesecake I've ever had in the whole world, and one of their average coffees. But I think they're open. The lights are on, but I'll go over and have a look. That's straight across there, and that's my bedroom window up there. So I've come out not too far from where I'm staying in North Paris and going to Sacre Coeur, historical building, but there's also a well-known street up here for cafes, and I think at night time busking and all that sort of thing. But yeah, it's probably coming up to 11:30 or something, and I haven't had breakfast yet, so I might stop and get something to eat on the way as well. But this is at the Anvers metro station. Oh, there we go. Right, had my baguette, the land of baguettes, nice and fresh. And these guys down there trying to put a bit of string around my nope. Forcefully grab my wrist. You know it's going to be money payment for whatever they're doing. So I told them to F off.
If I ask, where am I asking where we go?
Oh, that's a Sacre Coeur. Let's check out these views.
I think we're going to get
Everyone queuing up again. It's a churchy thing. Got all the times up on the board for mass.
Des fois, tu vois des... Ouais, avec un T'es où?
So I'm here on my last day in Paris, and it's a miserable, cold, wet day. I had to buy an umbrella as well, but what the River Seine is there, and I think the Notre Dame is down this way, so I'm just going to walk down here. I've got no maps, of course, so just winging it, doing it old school. And I do have a printed tube map though, but there's a tube station, where did I see it? Just over here. So as long as I know where a tube station is, to get the hell out of here if I need to. But yeah, this is in the Latin Quarter. But yeah, I've got my holy sandals I bought from Thailand, so not quite winter weather, but weather's all over the place. It's either 25 degrees or 12 degrees. Yeah, so looking everywhere from Notre Dame. There's a river. But I think that's it over there. I don't know if there's much to see. Loads of people there, must be the right place. The sun's briefly coming up, so that's good.
À l'identique.
And this is the building, of course, that had that disastrous fire a few years ago, and they managed to raise billions for it to put a new roof on, so they're still working on it. There we go, people queuing again. No idea what for. Yeah, so every street you go down in Paris, there's always something to look at. I've been pleasantly surprised with Paris. It's better than what I was expecting. Here come the tour groups. So that's it from central Paris, and tomorrow we're off to United Kingdom.